This one thing, actually, if you do this one thing, it will radically change your life. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Help Me Help Myself. I am your host, your coach, the founder of Project C, Sina Giasi. And on today's episode, the topic will be shame. Now, shame is a subject that actually gets avoided quite a bit. And in terms of coaching, it's quite important that we address shame, especially self-shame. Because we do this, we might not be consciously aware of it, but it's definitely evident in our society as individuals. If you don't even see it in yourself, you'll definitely be aware of how you how you shame, belittle other people, because it will give you a deeper sense of self-worth or status, which isn't actually true. Your worth is not predicated on the worth of another person. But we do this as human beings. It's kind of our upbringing, the default programming. So I'll be delving into shame, especially in terms of a coaching. It needs to be addressed because with shame or self-shame, there's going to be a lot of limiting beliefs, how much you believe you're capable of achieving in life if you don't address these. I know from my own personal experience, I used to self-shame myself all the time. And it wasn't only until recent years that I've actually been able to turn that around and create a better motivation for myself. Because in the past, for example, if I would be shamed or self-shame myself, for example, being overweight, I would use that shame motivation and actually achieve my outcome. It was actually quite motivating to be in a fearful state, to want to fit in and conform with the group as we want to do as human beings. This is what insecurity is. It's the ability to want to conform so we stay stronger in a herd, in a group. So you need that. Well, we do have that mind that's basically programmed this way. But in actual reality, it's quite outdated. And there's an antidote to shame, which I'm going to share with you shortly. So the first things first is I want you to address how you self-shame yourself or possibly self-shame other people. And there's a term coined ANTS, automatic negative thoughts. And what I like to do is I actually like to write down my negative thoughts or my self-shame, whether it's a limiting belief that I have set for myself that maybe I am aware of, not aware of, holding myself back from a mistake I have made or mistakes. Obviously, I've made millions of them in my lifetime, but owning them moving forward, that's a progressional way of moving forward. If you think about any of your most idolized athletes, musicians, actors, whoever they are, business-wise, they would 100% be owning their mistakes because that's what makes them as a person. That's the juice. You know, if you went through life just hitting everything as a hole in one, there's no real flavor, is there? You need life to be up and down roller coaster of a journey. So address, be aware. Automatic negative thoughts. Write down any shameful mindsets or recurring voices that you might have in your head. And this is probably like lighting a bulb up for a lot of people, that the negative self-talk is constantly there, or hopefully it's not constantly there, but if it is there, you can work on these internal self-dialogues. Now, the antidote to shame, as I was mentioning before, and I learned this through a Brene Brown book. I can't remember if it was Dare to Lead or The Power of Vulnerability. But the antidote, and this one thing, actually, if you do this one thing, it will radically change your life. And it is compassion and learning true compassion. And compassion is quite, it's tied into empathy. You start to really get a understanding of what it is a person's maybe either gone through or how it would feel to be in that person's shoe. And it really gives you a sense of understanding rather than belittling the person with shame. We don't want to do that. We want to understand, wow, what was this person aspiring to do? What were they, what was their desirable outcome that they were seeking to achieve? And they failed, that is what it is. But let's support one another. Let's love one another. Let's love ourselves. If it all actually starts internally, the more internal self-work we do, the more it's going to be projected outwards. So be mindful of that. That's what I wanted to talk about mostly today. I just want, it's short, but it's very, very powerful, as my subjects usually are for the day. So if you need any help in this particular area of your life, by all means, reach out to me. If there are other areas in your life, such as your business you're looking to work on, reach out to me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. That's what Project C is all about. That's it for today, guys. Wish you all the best. Have a lovely, lovely evening. See you guys. Bye.